The Schaumburg Jaycees are a leading not-for-profit group that gives back to the community in Schaumburg. Their Wishtree program has helped hundreds of families during the holidays. Here to tell us about it is Scott Felgenhauer. Welcome, speaking of Schaumburg. Scott.
Well, thank you very much for having me here. It's truly an honor.
What is a Wishtree? Where do you have it? What do you do with it?
Well, to start from the beginning, the Schaumburg Junior Chamber, or the Jaycees, is an organization for 18 to 40-year-olds to help build leadership skills through community service. And one of those projects, one of the many projects that we do, is the Wishtree, which is, we feel that every child should have a smile on their face on Christmas morning. Not all families are capable or able to always provide that. So what we do is we try to get in there and fill that void and make sure that if there is a need, we can fill that need for them.
And what about the tree? What?
Well, the tree has ornaments. Okay. And typically, and which is a good sign of how times I guess have been, we'd go through the Schaumburg Township and they would provide us with names of families that have applied through them for this assistance. This year, actually, this is the first year in a number of years where they don't have as many families that are in need as we have had in the past.
Oh, really?
So it's really one of those things where some good's being done out there, things are getting taken care of, and at the same time, not as many families are looking. So what we actually did was we went outside of the township to another organization here in Schaumburg, Wings, and they're going to be providing us with 75 to 80 kids this year that we're going to be able to help them with what they're looking for the holidays.
Okay, but you've got it. Okay, so you have a tree, and there's wishes on the tree. Right?
There are, correct.
And people can come in and they'll select a wish or take one.
Take an ornament.
Take an ornament. Okay.
An ornament. So typically, what we like when we're identifying the needs of these children, we want to find three basic things. We want to find usually an article of clothing, whether it's a jacket, boots, new jeans, socks, whatever the case may be. And then the next one would be an educational item, a book to read, some type of computer application that they can practice their math skills, wherever the case may be. And then, of course, every child likes a toy. So we want to find something that they can have fun and play with and really put a smile on their face.
So they take an ornament, and an ornament's got the name of a family on there? Is that
correct? It has the name of a child. It will have whether it's a boy or a girl, and then what age, and then their three wishes for what they would like from the holiday. Now, this year, actually, in the past, we've always had local businesses donate their space to us. If it was an open storefront that it wasn't currently being leased, they would donate that to us and we would have it there.
Sure.
This year, the Prairie Center of the Arts has been gracious enough to partner with us. So we're actually going to be housing it right here up front in the main lobby. There's going to be the tree there. And as they come in, they're going to take the name off and they'll be able to, we're going to record who sent that, who's taken that ornament. And then we're going to have information on when to bring the gifts back. And then that way we can make sure we get everything out on a timely fashion prior to the actual holiday.
Who supplies the gifts?
People in the community.
Okay.
And they've been very, very great to partner with in regards to, whether it's somebody that's coming in to see a show here, or we'll put an ad in the paper as well that we're offering this. Family members, schools, businesses will come in and they may take 10, 15 of the names themselves just because they want to also be able to give such back.
Now, Wings is a great organization to partner with.
It definitely is. And so we were fortunate enough to be able to include them this year because of the fact that the township actually didn't have as many names. So the more people we can help out, the better for everyone.
Okay. So what now that they have the ornament and now that they've got the toys, the educational material, and whatever, how does this get into the hands of the family?
Sure. So once they bring it back into us as part of our organization and what we're doing, we will schedule a time to have it dropped off to the individual families themselves. Okay. Well, we want to make sure that they're able to present it to the kids in whatever fashion they wish to do that. Sure. So we want to get to them usually about a week in advance, and then that way they can have it be, if they want to send it off to have it delivered again from Santa, or if they want to, give it to them themselves, they have the ability to do that.
It's been a very popular
We've been doing this now for probably 30 years.
Yeah.
The JC started in 1966, so the summer after next, we're having our 50th anniversary. And we're actually looking to have a big celebration for that too, just because there's been so many people. You've been involved in Jaycees in the past. One of my other neighbors, Frank Kozak, who's a trustee for us, I think he was the 7th president. We've had a long history in the area, and so we want to make sure that we're celebrating that. What we do, it's for the community. I've lived in Schaumburg since 1980. I love where I've grown up. I want to have the ability to give back, and this is a very simple way to be able to do that.
Where'd you go to school in Schaumburg?
I went to Hoover, and then I went to Adams, and I went to Schaumburg.
Okay, so you were a Saxon.
I was a Saxon, yes.
Okay, all right.
Still am. You're always kind of a Saxon in heart.
Yeah. How long have you been involved with the Jaycees?
I started in 2004. I was a president in 2007.
Okay.
And then this year and next year, I am our treasurer. So I'm our current treasurer. But it's, when I was a child, my dad was in the Jaycees when we lived in Southern Illinois. And so I always knew about it. And as I got older, and we've always had a booth at Septemberfest. And about 2-3 years in a row, I'd walk past the booth and I was like, I remember the Jaycees. They used to do great things. And finally, one year, I was like, you know what? It's time. I need to sit down with them and have a conversation. Sure. So it was a pretty easy sell to bring me in. Sure. Just because of the fact that I really do appreciate having the ability to do something like this. And it's one of those things that we find a bunch of different people that want to do this. Whether you're somebody such as myself that you're just naturally wanting to give back. Okay,
so now you have a Wishtree program.
Yes.
What other programs did the Jaycees have?
Well, this past weekend we delivered our Thanksgiving food baskets. Same thing through the township. We received names of families that we can provide for. So we did 8 families. We bought last week, and then on Saturday we delivered those food baskets, so they'll have them for Thanksgiving. We actually try to buy more than just the day. We try to get a whole week worth of food. So we'll do that. And then along with Wishtree and delivering gifts, we also will take on 10 families for food baskets for Christmas as well. Okay. So we'll do that. We have tree lightings coming up here end of this week. So we like to provide for labor for that.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus does come in. Yeah. Partners up with the fire department, and sure. he gets a nice escort into here. And if I'm correct, I believe you lead us in a little bit of singing and song.
I've got some talented people who are going to drown me out, which is good.
Well, which it's who you surround yourself with.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
So we have that, and then immediately following that is when Wishtree kicks off here. So people will be able to get ornaments as of this weekend.
Who can they call?
If they want to get a hold of us?
Yes. What's the number?
Well, our number is 847-807-5276. Okay. We can find us at the SchaumburgJaycees.org website, as well as SchaumburgJaycees1966@gmail.com.
Okay.
So there's a number of ways to get a hold of us.
Okay, good. If they want to join?
If they want to join, reach out to any one of us. The second Monday of every month at Pilot Pete's at Schaumburg Airport, starting at 7:30, we have our general meeting. That's where you can find out what upcoming events are coming that month, as well as more information about the Jaycees in general, what we do on an annual basis. And it's just really, what's nice about what we're offering is you can give back, but yet we have so much fun doing it. And the more people we have, the more fun it is.
That's great.
So we definitely appreciate it.
How many fun-loving Jaycees are in the chapter?
Right now we're just shy of 40. We're at 38.
Oh, that's good. That's
so
great.
we've been having quite a bit of growth the last year or two.
That's great.
But the more people we have, the more projects we can take on, the more we can give back.
Hey, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That'll do it for this episode of Speaking of Schaumburg. Join us again next month for an all-new episode. Until then, I'll see you around town.